I'm Scottish, and during my studies I did agricultural science, but I realized that in today's world you need to do a little bit of transitioning. So my first big transition in life was getting into business. So I came to India, and that's where my future partner and wife Lynda is. Over a cup of tea over a dhaba down in Madras, as it was known then, we were thinking what to do in life, and we came up with the idea of really getting involved with the training. We saw the need. Lynda was involved in that, working for Citibank, and we saw the need that, hey, India, fast-growing, developing country, we need to be here. This is where the action is going to be over the next few years. So that's when we first got in. This is now '94, and started our first company.
Holistic Training Solutions, that's my company. We are really looking at being a global learning hub so that we help transition people and help them to succeed.
What we did, our first client was Citibank, so we knocked on the door and said, hey, we want to work with you, even though Lynda was just closing off our time there, and they said, yes, of course, you do a great job. So that was our first customer, Citibank. Our first few companies were mainly multinationals because they saw the need and the value of training. So we've been around for 20 years. I think in entrepreneurial kind of sense, the first 5 years are the biggest struggle. You know, when 80% of companies that start up go out of business. We weathered that, and as we got better known, business became easier, as typical entrepreneurial stories go.
When we first started, we looked at training just as you say, a program. But in the last 20 years, with the experience that we've had, what we realized is that the programs that we run in Holistic cannot just be an event. It has to be a follow-up. It has to be a program where we really help people to grow and apply those skills so that they can have better careers, they have better jobs, or even earn more money. So that's the focus that we have been doing, and that's what differentiates us from other programs or other training companies.
In the West, and what I find, we're a relationship culture here. So when it comes to managing people in India, the challenges are probably a little bit more than in non-relationship countries. Our primary focus as a corporate training company is on leadership development. How do we grow and lead people at that middle level?
We also offer train the trainer programs. In fact, my book Winning Hearts and Touching Minds, it's all about helping people become trainers if they want to or aspire to be, and that in turn will help others to become more effective people in terms of communication, or in terms of leadership, or in terms of any functional job that they want to do.
We started off actually very small. You know, in those days, this was like 20 plus years ago, you had what you had. It was very difficult to get loans. So what we started off with was just, a few lakh.
So we have associates all over the country. For example, we have in Bombay or Mumbai, we have in Chennai, we have in Bangalore, we have in Hyderabad, Calcutta, and of course we also have associates in Delhi. So we have a core group within Holistic. However, we collaborated with many people, with people who are experts in their own domains and in their own fields.
And we tied up with the Institute of Training and Occupational Learning, which is the UK organisation, quasi-government organisation, that actually issues quality certificates for training programs. And so we're able to now to issue those to people within India. So that's our big focus for 2015.